Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week. Oh, no, this is for February of 2024. So we are going to jump right in here. You have this breathe card, and you also have this voice card. It says speaking your word, and it also says life on it. So I kind of feel like you are speaking your life into existence is what this is talking about. Yeah, and I really feel you need to take the lead on this as well. You have the Two of Wands here, and the Two of Wands kind of says you need to take the lead on something. And in this case, I feel like you need to take the lead in your life, like on speaking the life that you want to live into existence. Yeah, you're like lifting up here, so you're clearly getting ready for something. This poised card here just says you are kind of. It's one of my favorite cards in that deck. It kind of says you're being lifted up on a pedestal. You're kind of like ready to have or get something or create something that you've wanted or desired for a long time. So I kind of feel that for some of you here. Definitely a good love reading as well if you want love. I don't that's not the only thing that's showing up here, but there is definitely a good amount of love here. So you have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So again, I feel like some of you are needing to take the lead on something, probably the words that you use on yourself, in your life or, about yourself. So I would definitely watch your words at this time. You even have the strength card. She has her hands in the lion's mouth on the strength card. And the strength card is about taming your inner beast, your inner critic, or your inner voice. She's showing up in the area of the good stuff, so it's good. But again, she definitely watches her words. She is, that's how she is taming that lion. And it's something she has to do every single day. So, I feel for a lot of you, that kind of watching your words, taming your inner beast or your inner lion, right, would be a good idea here. I also feel that some of you are about to kind of leave a kingdom, right? The story of the Two of Wands is that he kind of needs to get out into the world. He needs to step out of his comfort zone and he needs to go have some new experiences, which I definitely feel for you here. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles about kind of looking at your resources, which you have this Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Pretty good, actually, financially, because it kind of says that you are working on doing things to improve your finances, which is good. Like I've said to other people, I really actually feel like we could see a dollar collapse this year or something crazy like that, but I actually feel money is actually pretty good. I know that sounds weird. It's like, how can there be a collapse and money be good? But what I'm wondering is if we just have better solutions. It's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, maybe something happens, but maybe also because of it, someone comes up with a better solution or a better idea on how to do things or whatever, right? Part of me also, I have a crazy theory as well, Cancer, that it's like we've been dealing with this garbage for so long that I think eventually people just get to this point where they just stop. You can't stay in that heightened state of anxiety for too long, right? So I kind of feel, I have a crazy theory that, the government has been trying their BS or whatever for so long that people just don't care anymore. And because of that, it's like we've released the resistance of, needing to control things a certain way, and the other side is trying to control things. So I don't know, I have this weird theory that maybe because of that, it's actually making things better, not worse. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a bad thing to me, so, I'll take it. But regardless, I think that you are doing things to improve your finances here. You have the Two of Cups. Definitely could be love coming in for you, and it definitely could be an earth sign. Could also be a water sign, I suppose, but take it how it resonates. I do feel like it's someone who's very different than your usual type. Since 2020-ish, everybody has been getting the Two of Cups like crazy. So, it does seem to me like people could be attracting someone who's different than what they would normally go for. It is definitely someone who's loyal. You have this loyal heart card coming up. So, definitely a very strong connection. With the Two of Wands, you have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is disappointments. I think you need to take a risk on something that you think could be a disappointment again. Definitely true. Life is full of disappointments. It's part of life. But, I kind of feel this is saying, it's worth taking a risk. Maybe in love. Maybe you're afraid that it's going to be a disappointment in love or a connection. And I feel like this is saying, yeah, that could always be true, but go for it. Yeah, look at this. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Two of Cups again. Definitely a strong connection if you're looking for love. Even if you aren't looking for love, and even if you are, I also feel this could be a strong financial connection as well. So, if you're looking for a business partner, if you're just looking for information even as well, the Two of Cups can be you and your higher self. So your higher self could be guiding you towards information that sets you free financially, which would be great as well. You can look at this. With the Two of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Basically, whenever this happens, this is the universe saying I meant what I said. So, definitely the universe just repeating itself. But I also feel, it could be a Capricorn that's coming in for you as well. You have this Poised card and this Loyal Heart card. The Poised card is like one of my favorite cards in this deck. She is being lifted up on a pedestal. So I feel like you are kind of being lifted up in attention here, or you could be getting more attention. The Loyal Heart card, of course, can represent a person coming in for you who is loyal to you. So there could be a very strong connection coming in here with that Poise card. Something, again, and this Loyal Heart card, it's like almost like you're being prepared or have been prepared for a very strong connection. So again, if you've been single for a while, or, if nobody's been tickling your fancy, right? If you've just been bored or whatever, it looks to me like there could be a very solid connection. I feel this person is an Emperor. You have the Emperor here. And again, it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. I just think that this person could be a person who's very much in control. It could be you as well. And they could be your Empress, whatever. Take it how it resonates. But, I feel that you've been being prepared for this. You have the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So again, I feel you could be attracting your Emperor here. Someone who's in control. And it does go down to the Fool to the Page of Cups, which is like an admirer. So this could be a person who is an admirer right now, someone who has their eye on you. Could be an Aries, could be any sign, general reading. But I also feel like you are bossing up, so I kind of get both energies here. Like, I feel like this could be a person, but I also feel this is your energy, because you go here, Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in this row. Eight of Pentacles is diligent work, so it kind of just says that you are bossing up, and the things you are getting results on, the things that you work on is just down and dirty tarot, right? That's basically what this is saying. I love the Eight of Pentacles. To me, it's material success on the horizon. So it also says, like, whatever you've been working on, you could be making more money in the very near future based off of what you have been working on. You have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a card of financial stability. And so I do feel you are creating financial stability. With the Two of Wands, sorry, I'll show you here. You have the Two of Wands, Four of Cups here going down on the Magician. The Two of Wands about leaving a comfort zone. The Four of Pentacles, he is holding on too tightly to his past. And then you go to the Magician. The Magician is about manifesting like a dream down to earth. He's pointing to the earth. He knows he can do something. And the other thing I would say is that the Magician has a snake wrapped around his waist. And so it kind of represents reinvention or needing to make some sort of change in your life. So, again, some of you might need to leave some sort of comfort zone to get the money that you're trying to make. With the Emperor, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles says work hard, play hard. So if you are only working, make sure you're balancing that energy out and like doing other things you enjoy as well. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands. Yes, you do. Like I said, you need to take the lead on something. Even going this way, you go to the Six of Wands, which says if you take the lead on something you're working on, you will be victorious. Not only that, Six of Wands is all about kind of getting a lot of attention. He's getting a lot of attention on that horse. So I feel for some of you, there's a lot of attention for you, but it's almost like you have to leave a comfort zone to get it. I do feel there could be a little hesitation, like I said, because of the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, it reminds me, to me it is a disappointing card. He's trying to manifest things into his life, those Four Cups, but he has been disappointed a bunch of times in the past. So he's afraid to be disappointed, like, again. And I kind of get that energy here, where it's saying, that there's something you want to manifest in your life, but you could be fearing that it's just going to be a big disappointment again, which could always be true. That's part of life. But I don't think we should run away from disappointments. I think we should be disappointing ourselves more because, failure is an opportunity to learn. And also, an opportunity to be successful. So the more you face disappointment, the more chances you're giving yourself of being successful. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, no rushing at this time. Didn't I just say this to you? Knight of Swords is like my used car salesman card. It says, like, don't get bullied into something. So, if you're like, making a big purchase or, if you're trying to make an improvement or something, I always look at the Knight of Swords sometimes as a card of getting a second opinion as well. So if someone's coming into your life and saying, like, oh, you have to spend all this money to, build this business or whatever, or you have to spend all this money to get a camera that actually focuses, then, I would get a second opinion is what this card is saying to you. And, same thing, like if you're purchasing something, just make sure you're actually getting a deal. Make sure you're actually, getting something you want, right? Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this heart card. It says love, deep affection, and caring. You also have this announcement card. Someone could literally be announcing that they are interested in you. So you literally could be hearing from a person that they are interested in taking you on a date or something like that. Again, this is like an admirer with the Page of Cups. I don't know how you know this person, but I assume you know this person just based off of what's coming up here. So I don't necessarily think this is a, like a secret person or anything like that. I think it's probably someone that you are at least aware of. Maybe you work with this person or it's like a friend or something like that. But it's definitely someone you've seen, because of that Page of Cups here. And they've seen you clearly because they're showing up as the admirer. But they could be making an announcement. I also feel there's just good news coming in for you because you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, a card of success, growth, abundance, being victorious. So I feel like there are like victories or successes coming in for you here. He's on his high horse and he has earned his right to be on that high horse. So it's like you've earned your right to be successful. The horse also represents assistance. So there could be a person who's really assisting you in your life or kind of like moving you forward or guiding you in some way. And I feel that could be very good for you as well. You have the Fool. And the Fool is about taking a leap of faith towards something new. I kind of feel if you are taking a leap of faith towards a person that they have very pure intentions. One thing about the Fool is that he has this white rose right here. And the white rose in the tarot represents pure intentions. It represents like, a person's intentions. So I feel like you could be attracting a person who does have really good intentions for you. A person who really, wants to be with you for the right reasons and all that other good stuff. So, I really feel this is good. I feel like this is a good connection is what I feel like saying. And I feel like it's something that is going to make you very happy as well. So, but it does seem like a little bit of risk to me. I'm wondering if this person could also be at a distance, or maybe there is distance in the sense that, they could be a boss, like with the Emperor. So, maybe it's not distance, right? As in, far away, but it's distance in the sense that maybe they work a lot and you wouldn't be able to see them as much, a lot, but maybe enough. So, like I said, I don't know. There could be a little bit of a risk here. It could be a person that's at a distance because you have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands here, and the Fool. So this is about taking a leap of faith. I also feel that you're about to start something new. The Fool is 0. The Magician is card number 1. So, I feel a lot of you, there's like some sort of new beginning coming in for you. It's like a new beginning that you have manifested as well. So, again, this is something that's going to make you very happy. I also feel that this could be work related. And if it is a new beginning in work or business or career, then I feel this card is saying make sure that you use like all your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to make this a success. It's like sometimes, I don't know. I think we get an idea to start a business or a career, and we do it like the hard way. I feel like this is saying be efficient. Again, I've been begging people to be efficient for years. Pluto in Capricorn is literally efficiency, and we're going into Pluto in Aquarius now. And so what the hell does that have to do with anything? On a personal level, I would make sure that you're not just working hard. I would make sure that you're working smart, which could be hard, but it doesn't have to be. Like, what's the most efficient way to do anything that you're doing? Yeah, are you kidding me? With the Six of Wands, you have the Page of Cups. This is a person who probably gets a lot of attention. And that could be the distance you're worried about as well. It's like you could be attracting a person who gets a lot of attention, and maybe you're worried that they take advantage of the attention or whatever. So, I would let those fears go. I think that, this is probably a good person that you're attracting, a very pure person as well with this rose with the Fool. So, like, if you're worried, like, oh, this person gets a lot of attention, it's like, yeah, that might be true, but there's a big difference between, a person who gets attention and a person who exercises their attention, right? So, I kind of feel this person just wants a good person. With the Fool, you have the Fool. So, basically the universe saying what I said. Definitely could be taking a leap of faith. How crazy is this? Repeating cards here as well. Like, this doesn't happen very often, but it's happened to you before, I think, as well, where I get a bunch of repeating cards. It's basically the universe saying what I said. With the Magician here, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is the card of independence. But again, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're single. It just means that you're able to take care of yourself. You could be attracting a person where you're both very independent, But again, there's a difference between being independent and understanding independence and just being alone, right? So I feel for a lot of you, it's like, yeah, you can be independent, they can be independent, which is probably the best type of relationship to be in, right? Like two people who don't want each other, or who don't need each other but want each other. So I kind of feel that that could be what's going on here. Another card of your skills. I literally said that with the Magician. I was getting something about your skills, and there are these grapes behind her. And grapes in the tarot represent something that's very difficult to grow. So, it kind of represents having a specific, says you have a specific skill that will lead to growth or could cause growth, but you need to use that skill. So again, there is something here about, like, in work or business, you have a skill that can make you very successful, and I think you need to use that skill. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have the student card. It says, read books on finance to expand your knowledge. Yeah, I would definitely learn as much as you can right now. It says you will have financial security in life. Love it. We talked about financial security with the Four of Pentacles, so it does look to me like you are creating more financial security, or you are improving your financial security in some way. Obviously, that's a good thing. You have the Strength card, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Like I said, I kind of feel like you need to watch your words here. I would make sure to use, I don't think don't be super paranoid about this. And again, you don't have to be perfect, right? I always say to people, if you're like just 1% more, 51% more positive than negative, I think that's enough. So, I would make sure that you're just being like 51% more positive than negative. And, I would speak what you want into existence. I think that's kind of like the trick here with this card, plus also your first card, which says voice on it. So, there you go. You have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, a card of expansion and growth. There's definitely like an expansive opportunity coming in for you. I do feel like there could be a person that causes you to grow. Like, this could be the type of person that's, it's like maybe being with them causes you to grow, or, something like that. And again, I feel it's a very, would be a good person to be with. Another card of like adventure as well. Three of Wands encourages you to get on these boats that are in the harbor here. So if there are any new opportunities coming in for you this month, it could be new job, new business, new whatever. I would definitely take advantage of those opportunities. You have the Page of Cups. Like I said, in the area of the good stuff, I definitely feel there's an admirer coming in for you here. Like I said, this is someone that you've had your eye on before. Like, I feel like you know who this person is, or, whatever the case may be. So, let's see. With the Strength card, you have the Sun. Yep, could be a Leo coming in for you as well. Could be any sign, general reading, but, Leo shows up here. I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you as well, just like joy and happiness, and, it's almost like my cameras just don't want to focus today. But it's almost like this person. There could be a person who just makes you really happy. You're just really happy to be with the person. So there you go. I would also move towards the Sun. Everybody's been getting the Sun lately. Sun is a very good card, but it shines a light. When it comes up too much, like it is right now, as far as I'm concerned, it's coming up to like in every single reading almost. So what that tells me is that the universe is trying to get our attention on something. The Sun is a spotlight. It shines a light on something that we need to pay attention to. So, it's kind of hard to say, but if you feel inspired by something, if you just become interested in a new topic that you want to learn about or something like that, go and learn about it. That's what this basically says. With the Three of Wands, you have the Lovers. Lovers definitely could be love entering into your life. So I feel there could be a very strong connection coming in for you if you want love. And clearly, this whole entire reading looks amazing for love. If you don't want love, I feel that this is you picking a new path in your life, which comes up for you quite a bit, Cancer. It comes up that you have been maybe moving in new directions or thinking about new directions in your life. And I feel like you're picking a better path here. With the Page of Cups, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm wondering if you're the admirer here. I'm not calling you out, but I totally am. At the same time, Cancer. I'm wondering if you admire a person now with the Page of Cups here. I'm wondering if you're interested in a person. Knight of Pentacles is too slow and hesitating, but what I will say is if you're interested in a person, I feel like they're interested or would be interested in you as well. So, I would get moving. But showing up in the good stuff, the Knight of Pentacles also could represent progress in your finances, and it is a very good financial reading here. Let's see. You have the Affair card. This is a positive love affair. It's not like cheating or anything like that. So I feel there could be a positive love coming in for you. Clearly, there's a positive love coming in for you here. You could be a Venus and Leo as well. That could be where the Leo's coming up. If you have Venus and Leo, definitely could be love. You cannot make this up. Are you kidding me? You have this Romance card as well. This card reminds me of the Two of Cups. Definitely a person who's different than your usual type, is what I would say here. The other weird thing I'm getting is, I feel like people might be like, why are you with this person? It's like people might question the relationship like at first, like maybe the person's very different than you. Maybe there is some sort of difference, but again, like don't allow other people to ruin a good thing. I've heard this story so many times, like in my many years of readings, where people like listen to their friend or listen to their aunt or listen to their friend who was just divorced or something like that. I'm like, would you let that person in the bedroom with you and your partner? Probably not at the same time, unless you're into that sort of thing, which good for you. But what I would say is, if you're not, it's like, why would you listen to someone about your relationship, right? That you know more about. So, listen to yourself here on this one. You have this ostentation card. Yeah, I feel like you know the difference between what's real and what's fake. You've learned the difference. So, again, if you're attracting love, I feel like you're attracting something very, very different, but also real. You have this convention card. I kind of see you breaking free from convention. We're in a time, sorry, my eyebrow is itching for some reason, but we're in a time where we could be, where we need to break free from convention, which is, convention is the way things have always been done. So just trying new things or doing things in new directions would be a really good idea for you. Let's see. And yeah, you have this discovery card. I feel like you need to be open to adventure, open to discovery like everyone else, but pretty good reading. Not much, really not very many challenges. I think really just watch your words, but looks really good, especially love-wise. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.